to a girlfriend of mine that I went to college with, and she's now a minister. And she was telling us how we have to watch our potty mouth. It's true. You know, when you get around certain people, because I'm getting ready to get into rooms with people with money.
Now, what were you saying about how young ladies dress, and what was your former profession? That's important because...
Well, my former profession was probation.
And so you know,
there's
repercussions behind.
Yeah, well, I dealt with a lot of young ladies from Yonkers, Mount Vernon, White Plains, Portchester, Peekskill, all over the Bronx. And I would tell them, you know, when they came in, that's part of our job, is that we supervise these people, trying to put them on the right path.
What's one of your most infamous stories from probation?
Oh my God, I got so many.
I know you do.
I have some.
She has stories, Memoirs of a Hairstylist.
And I also have stories from when I was a caseworker.
Talk to me about this. Yeah. Come on.
Oh my God. When I used to do foster care for children, and I used to deal with their parents, you know, drug addiction, alcoholism, foster care, and then I would have to bring the kids to the Department of Social Services to visit their parents and stuff like that. But I had a case that stood out with a young lady where mom came into the Department of Social Services while I was on duty. And she came in and she said to me, because I was on duty that day, she was like, oh, I just came in to tell you I just want to give both my kids away. My case that coupled me into being the social worker that I became, because that was they put me in a journal because of that case. So because I did so much work. It is. She said, well, you can't take the kids because it's a conflict of interest. You're doing the case. And don't worry, we'll find the kids somewhere. Because I cried over that case. So we get them into the second home, and everything's going good. So I go to pick her up to come visit the family member in the office. Because that's what social workers do. We do the visits. We also take them to the jail. Take them to psychiatric hospitals. We take them anywhere where their parents are. Okay? State of New York wants them to get back with their kids. Okay? So a certain kind of appreciation for your success when you get older. You can look back on it and say what you didn't have. I just told you the young lady said because her father abandoned the family, they didn't have food. That young lady now lives in a big mansion in Long Island. Her mother lives in a big mansion down south. You know what I'm saying? You look back at stuff like that. She's picking up on their lingo real quick. Look at this, a 3-year-old, which I'm picturing them taking her outside.